Welcome into the Unit 1 AV project. This is the live audio setup. I'm going to explain what we're going to do. You do need to take notes on this because there are some facts that you need to know for our project. So we are going to make a live audio setup with all the elements of it. We're going to have a little bit of a performance. So in order to do that, you are going to need to know about a few of the different things here. So the different elements of a live audio setup are mic/line level inputs, cabling/connectors, mixer/soundboard, amplifier, and speakers. So mics and line level. So microphones, the three different kinds are condenser, dynamic, and ribbon. Dynamic needs phantom power. Ribbon will burn up if you have phantom power. So the inputs that can go into your mixer are either microphones or line level inputs. Line level inputs are DI boxes that you can put like an acoustic guitar straight through or a keyboard straight through, or an audio player like your iPhone or an MP3 player, something like that. Cabling and connectors. The cablings have different gauges and different shielding. We won't get into too much of that right now, but the main thing to know is your connectors. XLR connectors are also your microphone connectors. That's what XLR connectors are there, but they don't have to just be for microphones. That's why they're not just called microphone connectors, but most of your microphones do have XLR connections on them. Speak-on connectors you mainly find on speakers, although you do find XLR and quarter-inch on speakers as well. But speak-on connectors are generally just for speakers. You have quarter-inch connections. This one is a tip ring sleeve. The difference between a tip ring sleeve and a tip and sleeve connection is the amount of connections it has. A tip ring sleeve is stereo cable. Tip sleeve is a single cable, mono cable. All that to say, like a tip sleeve cable is like your instrument cable, like for a guitar, electric guitar or something. And a tip ring sleeve cable is for like playing music that's stereo. But they both can come in a quarter-inch or an eighth-inch. Eighth-inch is like what plugs into your audio player, like your laptop or like your MP3 player or something like that. Then RCA is mainly for audio devices, like audio players. A lot of your radios and stuff will have RCA connections. They're just different kind of connections for audio. Mixers, soundboards. You have two different kinds: digital mixers and analog mixers. Digital mixers have motorized faders that can move up and down depending on what kind of scene you recall. Have different effects built into them that you can access via basically a little computer that's inside of them. It's really what most people are using now are digital mixers. Analog mixers are kind of like digital mixers, but all the effects are generally outside of the mixer, like on a different rack, and you have to plug them into the mixer. And so like the compression and reverb and all that stuff, typically on an analog mixer, isn't built in. Sometimes it can be built in, but you can't access them via like a digital computer like you can on a digital mixer, and they don't have motorized faders or anything like that. And then after you go from your microphone or line level input into your mixer, you come out of it and go into an amplifier. You have two different kind of amplifiers: a standalone unit, which is like this one down here, which is just the amplifier, or you have the amplifiers that are built into active speakers. So this is the amplifier in a speaker. So you come out of your mixer into either one of these two, the amplifiers, and that gives your signal power, basically. So it's power for your signal. So if I'm singing in to a microphone, it will go through the cabling and connectors into my mixer, and it will come out of the mixer into my amplifier. It'll go out of the amplifier into your speaker, and that's how you can hear it. So these are different kind of speakers. You have your main speakers that the crowd hears. You have your subs that handle the low end noise that are real boomy. Then you have your monitors. So these are like floor monitors right here, and they can also be side fills and front fills. So mains are the ones that your audience generally hears. Subs as well, your audience are going to hear those. Floor monitors are for the musicians to hear themselves. Side fills can be floor monitors, but they're just off to the side of the musician. Front fills are for the audience to hear. And the in-ear monitors are kind of like earbuds, but they're generally better quality, and therefore they're in place of or in addition to floor monitors for the musician to hear. So we are going to set up a type of a audio setup after everybody gets done with the project, and I'll give you some more instructions on that.